We are here from the ANC, one loaf, one family, from the ANC. Ne? ANC, there is life, so one loaf means a lot. Ne? Thank you. Siyabonga kumama uBernie Swartz. Ne? Yeah, Deputy Minister.
One loaf, one vote. The weaponization of hunger in 2026. We have seen members and leaders of a desperate African National Congress, the ANC, going to the people, hungry communities, bribing them with a loaf of bread for them to vote for the ANC. That's a crisis we are having. The crisis that is mainly manufactured by the ANC working with its handlers, which is the white monopoly capital. The price of dignity. March 2026, in a country where the unemployment rate remains a national emergency and the cost of a basic food basket has spiraled out of reach for millions of the people's movement, right? The so-called people's movement has found a new currency. They are not offering the land. They are not offering jobs. They are offering a single loaf of bread. The one loaf, one family scandal, which went viral this week, is not just a PR disaster. It is not just a public relations disaster. It is a moral indictment on the African National Congress. From a pro-poor perspective, this is the ultimate insult. The ANC has calculated that the dignity of a South African family is worth exactly 18.50 rand. Today we look at how the governing party is using the bread line as a political tool for the upcoming 2026 local government elections. The bread for votes, the politics of stomach. Right. The firestorm began when social media images surfaced showing the Deputy Minister, Bernie Swartz, distributing food parcels and singing loaves of bread adorned with ANC branding. The visual offense. The images did not show service delivery. They showed a bread line. Seeing grandmothers who fought for liberation, standing in the heat for a loaf of bread, while the officials handing them out were 5,000 rand sneakers, has ignited a fury that has not been seen since the height of the 2024 scandals. The one loaf calculation. Why a single loaf? Critics argue this is a psychological tactic It is enough to stop the hunger for one night, keeping the voter dependent on the next visit. It is the management of poverty, not the eradication of it. The ANC's damage control. On March 11, 2026, National Spokesperson of the African National Congress, Mahlengi Bengu, scrambled to distance the party, calling the campaign unauthorized and not official policy. But for the person in the queue, the color of the t-shirt is the same. Whether it is official or rogue, the message is clear. If you want to eat, you must vote the ANC. That is what the message is communicating. That's the psychological message that the ANC is driving. The 2026 context. Why bread now? Why has the ANC resorted to such cheap tactics in the lead up to the 2026 local polls? Number one, the collapse of service delivery in municipalities where the taps have been dry for months and the lights only stay on by miracle. The ANC can no longer run on a record of so-called success. When you have no results to show, you turn to the most human need, which is food in this case. The rise of the stomach vote. As parties like Umkhonto weSizwe Party and Action XA chip away at the ANC's traditional base, the party is retreating to the most vulnerable wards. In these areas, a food parcel is not just a gift. It is a hostage negotiation. We give you bread today, you give us your vote tomorrow. The prison culture. Analysts call this the prison strategy. Distributing wash one's t-shirts, KFC, and now bread to swing delusioned voters who have lost all hope in the long-term policy change. The pro-poor critic, hunger as a handcuff. Pan-Africanist and pro-poor activist. We are calling this a new colonialism of the mind. Institutionalized begging. By turning citizens into beggars, the state breaks the democratic spirit. A citizen who feels they owe government for their daily bread is a citizen who is too afraid to hold that government accountable. Taxpayer-funded bribery. While the ANC claims these are private initiatives, the lines between the Department of Social Development and the party often blur. In 2026, the public is asking, whose money really bought that bread? What is the party? Right? Was it the party Or was it the very people standing in the queue? The call for dignity. The 2026 resistance is not asking for more bread. It is asking for land and labor. The slogan on the ground is becoming, keep the bread, give us the means to bake our own bread. In conclusion, the looming judgment. The ANC may have distanced itself from the one loaf, one family branding, but the images are burned into the national consciousness. In 2026, South Africans are no longer satisfied with crumbs from the master's table. As the local government elections approach, the question is not whether the ANC can buy enough bread to win. It is whether the people will finally decide that their dignity is worth more than a single loaf. The bread line is moving, and this time it might be moving right past the ballot box. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebos Kosana. The name of platform is Izwi Labansundu, the voice for Africans. Kama kuma Africa.